Airlines. Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Taiba Hassan, urged contractors to finish projects lagging behind their schedule. And from abroad, a U.S. delegation led by Ambassador Michael Rainer has discussed with State Minister of Foreign Affairs Ministry. Hello viewers, I'm Adis Obaba. Now the news in detail. Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Taiba Hassan, urged contractors and other concerned bodies to exert their maximum effort in finishing several healthy projects lagging behind their schedule. The Oromo Healthy Bureau has evaluated the status of healthy projects delayed in different parts of Oromia. Fakadu Branu has the detail.
The Oromo Health Bureau has evaluated the status of hospitals under construction in the region with contractors and stakeholders. According to the report presented on the evaluation program, among 37 hospitals, their construction started in 2012. 70 hospitals are completed. Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Taiba Hassan, said the sluggish pace of construction could have pressure for contractors, government and the community. She noted that the government will give due attention for hospitals their construction is lagging behind their schedule.
Projectiiwwan 15 naannoo keenya keessatti hospitaalonni 15 eegalamaniiti hanga ammaatiitiin xumuraman jiru.
In our region, 15 hospitals are still at the beginning stage of construction. These projects are in a big problem. They couldn't give service for our community and their budget year is almost finished. After now, the government couldn't allocate a budget for them. So we will give the last chance for contractors who have been participating on these projects to finalize them at their schedule, she said. Taiba underscored that the government will take necessary measures on contractors who have been working with forgery license. As government, we have to play our role and you have to share your part. As we have observed, you have different problems. Some of you couldn't use your capacity properly and others have been in problem by taking many projects at once. Therefore, we are ready to support those who need our support and take measures on those who are underperforming, she said. Head of the Oromo Health Bureau, Dr. Darajit Uguma, for his part, said that among the projects, Sandafa Hospital's construction has finalized with high quality, adding that other contractors should take the experience of it to finalize their construction.
There are hospitals like Hariro and Malkabalo whose construction is too late due to different problems. Especially the construction of Hariro Hospital is still on 20% and we have decided to cut our agreement with the constructor.
Sandafa Hospital, which was constructed with 23 million has been visited by the participants.
Head of the OPDO Central Office, Adana Chabebe, said efforts are being exerted to ensure all-rounded benefits for residents by helping towns have their own structural plans. Adama Town Structure Plan has been launched at the presence of regional higher officials. Oluma Baina has looked at the detail.
Oromia Towns Institute has done 10 years structural plan of Adama Town. The institute has submitted the plan to Adama Town administration. The event was performed between former mayor of Adama Town, who is also head of OPDO Central Office Adana Chabebe, and mayor of Adama Town Masfin Asafa. Adana said Adama Town plan was done based on 13 researches. She said the plan was 45 million birr and 35 million birr was gained from various supporters. Adana noted that the Adama Town plan has been designed based on culture of Oromo people.
Seenan, eenyummaan, duudhaan, afaan, naannoon Adaamaa eessa turte?
She said, there are about 13 researches done based on history, culture, identity and language of Oromo people in Adama Town to know the background of the town and its historical evolution. These researches are based for Adama Town. There are also issues of good governance and land administration in the study. She said, remarkable improvements have been registered in the region after the reform. However, there are individuals and groups who want to be obstacle to the reform.
Haroomsa keenyan bu'aa dhufeerraa ka'uudhaan nagaaf tasgabbiin biyyattii keessatti
There are improvements of security problems in the country after the reform, not only for our region and a country, but also for the Horn of Africa. There is also political tension improvements due to the effort widening political space. But there are groups who haven't been interested in this reform. Issue of border is still very critical, though it is getting less serious. Therefore, the entire people of the country should fight against this, she said. Director General of Oromia Towns Planning Institute, Dr. Dadi Wadajo, also said works are underway to build modern and hospitable towns in the region. Mayor of Adama Town, Masfin Asafa, for his part, said the new Adama Town plan avoids illegal building in the town.
I call upon you to support us for the realization of this plan so as to create modern town for our people.
Bahar Dar University has announced that it has finalized preparations to begin Afan Oromo language teaching in first degree program next academic year. The scholar said the move will help a lot for advancement of Afan Oromo. Olkaba Wandumu has more on that.
Nabab Tamru, Shambal Bekele, and Serto Soyihun are Amara regional residents and Bahar Dar University workers. They are learning Afan Oromo language in Bahar Dar University. They said previously they had no chance to learn the language, but now Bahar Dar University have facilitated a good condition for them. They said learning Afan Oromo language will benefit them a lot.
Our trip is living together with a common goal. So knowing the language will make our relation stronger than the previous one. Our language, Amharic, was spoken and used in learning and teaching process in Oromia regional state. But we are not able to speak our Oromo brothers' language. The learning of language that has been started now can make us to learn and speak the language as well.
We are rich in language, but we don't know them at all. We Amharans and the Oromo people are living together here in our region, and there too one can speak the other language and the other also want to learn. That's why we started the education here in Bahar Dar. Learning Afan Oromo is special motivation for me.
We are searching this chance for years. Now we are lucky. This is a special interest for me. Oromo has its own culture, language, values, and other tangible resources. In order to know this all, learning language is a must.
Tasfai Tashome is an Oromo instructor who is working at Bahar Dar University. He said he is an English instructor and observing special interest of the residents. He is helping the people in educating Afan Oromo in the university.
The interest of the residents is more than I expected. Previously, I thought as there is no more people to learn the language. But when we start teaching the language, for your surprise, around 150 individuals are registered at one time.
Tasfai added the people's interest to learn the language is more than expected, and this will have its importance in development of the language. Dean of Social Science and Humanity with Bahar Dar University, Dr. Dawit Amonye, for his part said the university has started training of Afan Oromo language before 6 months. Adding people-to-people relation of Amara and Oromo people, the interest of Bahar Dar University workers and other residents in the region was the main reason for starting Afan Oromo teaching.
So many university workers and residents of the region have shown special interest to learn Afan Oromo. They also were asking the management to start the training in our university. That's why our university has started the training.
According to Dr. Dawit, the university has planned and gets ready to start Afan Oromo language in the first degree program in the next academic year.
Our university has got ready to start Afan Oromo in the first degree program in the next year. We are waiting for the Senate's decision only. We are working on fulfilling all materials needed to start the program.
Dawit underscored that in the near future, the university will start to conduct different researches on the language.
We have been bringing you news focusing on the regional and national issues, and here is the remaining one. A United States delegation led by Ambassador Michael Reiner has discussed with State Minister of Foreign Affairs Ministry and other government officials. Spokesperson of Foreign Affairs Ministry, Mallas Alam, stated that the discussion made with U.S. delegation has focused on strengthening and supporting positive changes and remarkable improvements being seen in democratic system building and respecting human rights in Ethiopia. U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia, Michael Reiner, appreciated tangible reforms taking place in Ethiopia under the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. Ato Mallas Alam said the support U.S. government is making to strengthen positive change in Ethiopia is appreciable. OBN's Namum Sadmaso reported. That brings us to the end for the edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining OBN Voice for the People's programs.